So they'll mention the names, and as they mention the name of the enterprise, I think the best would be to mention all the enterprises' names that were in that group, or I will help you to do that. And we will actually give them certificates. Everyone will get a certificate for being a national finalist, right? So at that point, maybe the lead judge and 1 or 2 judges will come and give the certificates to the cluster one. And that will do, and then they will mention the top 6 that have made it to the next stage of the program. That we will do that for track 2. Then after that, we will have few comments from 2 entrepreneurs, one from each track. That we'll hear something from WFP and then MasterCard Foundation, and we will be done. So that's it, right? So that's the overview. So I'm going to call then the lead judge. Is she still here? Or Frida? Oh, you're standing in for her. So this is Marceline. Yes.
All right. So I'd like the drums to begin to roll. And let us just applaud everyone for the participation, because that was really, really great. The one thing that we experience is there is innovation, and our young people are thinking. Not only that, they are coming up with solutions that are viable and solutions that can be scalable. With what we have seen, it was a really tight race to see everybody giving their best. And to be honest, everyone that made it to this place was is a winner in that sense, because of the fact that you have taken time to innovate, to come up with an idea, to incubate it, to challenge it, to have it, be subjected to a number of things. That in itself is very laudable, and that we really do encourage. And I think you continue to become ambassadors, and you'll always tell other people what to do and how you get in there. Now, having said that, we looked at it in several fronts. Of course, there was a scale for judging, but in addition to that, we look at the level of innovation, the impact of this innovation, and the scalability. I think those 3 things are very important for any business. As good as a business might be, but is it scalable? Has the idea been subjected? Is there really market for it? We do have business idea, and everybody thinks it's a solution, but we want to see how you look like and what that. Some of the things that we did see, of course, everybody looked at the impact, which was great. It was good to see the scalability. It was good to see the teams. Of course, some of the teams, they needed some financing to help them build and have other people. One way, which I would say, of course, especially for the finance, you always know an uncle, a relative, a neighbor who has. So in some places, you can actually do some bootstrapping to get the financial projection. For example, throughout, I never saw any of the financial projections, which are things that I think maybe will be done. Is the next level of support that can be found. Now,
once everything's perfect,
they were different, and the group was diverse in the sense that they came from there were some people from Asal area, and for me, I really allowed this. I really applaud. All the organizers, really, because every time I go to an incubator program or a pitch, you'll always find a lot of people from Nairobi, right? And you always wonder, when will it, because I'm an inclusion expert. I like the financial inclusion expert in terms of, I want to see that people in the village, as much as we're talking about climate change and adaptations and everything here at the place, but I want it also to be translated at the level of the village, and they can see that the effect on climate, on whatever it is that they're doing, and how it impacts climate. Now, to find people from all over Kenya, and especially none from Nairobi, was for me good. And thank you guys for organizing. This is beautiful for me. That is on one front. In terms of region representation, I think it was great. And then our group, of course, had the ASEL areas. We had people from different places, I think from Lake Victoria, from Nandi. So it was all over. It was really a good representation. Then we looked at this. There was diversity in terms of what it is that they're doing. We saw some very great innovation. We saw people who actually building something that we've not seen before, which was good. And I think it can be scalable, it can be patterned, it can be helped, and I think that was really great. We saw alternatives into food production and everything that can be done. We see how we can increase, we can reduce our food insufficiency to some level if some of these things can be scaled, and the businesses, I mean, they're supported, the young people are supported. Now, having said that, I think there was always some people, then somebody had to be on the top of this list. So the first from group track 1, the first person, and I think that was that everybody agreed on, or without any question or contradiction of whatever sort, was Empire Innovation. Can we give the person a clap? I think this young man has something that can make Kenya proud, and it can actually reduce post-harvest losses. It's an, I mean, building it. It's a machine that can harvest and crush within, 8 minutes? Yeah, and it also can do it. In fact, 100 bags in. Yes, of maize, in a very short time. And I think that would reduce and help a lot of things. That for me was laudable, and the support.
Good. Fatima, come. You give the certificate to, yes.
Maybe they can be lining up to.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so
somebody can think but to think that you're changing the perspective of the livestock people to begin to inculcate to bring in some of this was beautiful. And I think you have something going there. That honey can be exported. So number 3 was IPOP Africa. Let the drum roll for the lady. Well done, and thank you. We think you have beautiful things. We just need packaging, go-to-market strategy. You have it all together. So number 4 was Tumsom Farm. This is, for me, was beautiful in all aspects. 19-year-old lady who is still in high school, about to do exams. This is beautiful. This is really, really, really beautiful. Well done. Congratulations. And she's already making a positive cash flow, and that is a beautiful thing to know. Number 5 was Technophils Research and Innovation Group. I think you have something going there. Yeah, well done. And I think this is beautiful, right? Yes. Sorry. So finally, the candy cream. I think this reduces and helps our food insecurity. So well done. So, and to the rest of them, it's not that they didn't make it, but we just need some more support to crystallize your business idea. Yeah, I think I.
We'll still do that, but anyway, let's give everyone in track 1 a certificate.
All right, so I'm not sure how the lists, but they might not be in the same order, but I'll just use it like that, right? So I think then we had the B&B Electric, B&B. The next one is Feed Me. So we have Victoria Fish Sausage. Yeah. Then we had Christopher Poultry from Kakuma. Well done. So it's not in the order of, so I'm just picking names. Kasambara Youth CBO. Maxaponics Agritech. And finally, Magma Basket Company Limited. So that's all for God sent me to. Well done. So
God sent me to. Listen, them say, them tell you say you can never be the one. God say, make I tell you, say now you him choose in 1 month, in 1 week, you will sing a new song in 2 days, lesser than you will hear. Congratulations, you're in the glory of God. Congratulations, He has done it for you, and you will come back with a new song to sing. God is good. Yes, you will come again with a new song of praise. God is good. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. I see, I've seen that. God is greater than that. Who will come back with the Lord? Nobody. Who can change his mind about me? Many years, in many ways, I have seen His faithfulness ever and ever. Congratulations, I have seen the glory of God. Congratulations, He has done it for me, and I have come back with a new song to sing. My God is good. Yes, I will come again with a new song of praise. My God is good.
Thank you very much. Let's go to track 2.
Time for jubilation.
Okay.
Oh, you have it. Okay, great.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. All right, awesome. Hi, everyone. Yeah, I don't know where to start, but I think today, sitting in and listening to all your pitches, reaffirmed how the SDGs are really interconnected. You're working on agriculture, which is largely addressing, zero hunger. But again, your solutions are addressing, to end poverty, creating decent jobs, responsible consumption and production, climate action. And you know, you're actually really driving and accelerating progress towards the SDGs. And I believe all of you, everyone in all these rooms has actually fulfilled the theme, innovation for food systems by young people for sustainable job creation. So I must commend you for that. You know, in our group, something that we really noticed was, and something we were really looking at, beside the scale that was given, was the impact to the community. How are you, really empowering women, empowering young people? And I think most importantly for most of us is revolutionizing the agriculture value chain. And that's something that's really, really critical to ensure that we end poverty and, we have no hunger in our world. We saw great solutions, working in new markets and areas that have been dominated by, large companies in the country and, really have ability to scale. And I think for me, especially seeing some of you using mobile technology and digital technology in the agri-tech space, which is usually very, very difficult. And so I must commend you for that. And so, our group will be really, really impressed and touched by, the great work that you're doing. And so in no particular order, I'm going to start with, of the 8 that we have selected, the first is Adin Limited. Of the 7 that we've selected, the first is Adin Limited.
Welcome, Travis Green, everyone.
She's actually really, really working on value addition for honey sector. Congratulations. Next is Agri Innovation Hub.
He's done so much for me, I cannot tell it all. If I had 10,000 times,
Next
it still wouldn't be enough.
So they're working on animal feeds. Yeah, congratulations. Right. A favorite for most of us, Kitirikamba seed multiplication. proud of. You know, I can see she's very shocked. Congratulations.
Lift your hands.
Mercantile. Congratulations. Right. Next we have Inua Seed Raisers.
So we'll just hear very few remarks from two of the entrepreneurs, how the journey has been to getting here. and probably the expectation going forward, right? So we'll start with Yusuf.
Asante sana. The Lord is good, and all the time. My name is Yusuf Omete. Those who do not know my enterprise, I am a guy dealing with local halal chicken, and we are based in Kakamega. Our biggest goal is to build a factory that will employ more than 200 people in that county. My experience is big and vast. I have attended forums like this one. But last time we were here, we were taken through a 2-day training that I've never attended before. So first of all, I want to congratulate the staff at E4Impact. You guys are doing an amazing job. Nataka tu tuwapigie makofi tafadhali. I am hoping that this one is not going to be the end. Kenya is a country where the bulk of the population is young people. We lack information, we lack skills, and I hope this center is going to continue impacting those skills so that young people become solution providers for the problem we face as a nation. Number 2, I want to congratulate all participants. We were told we were more than 1,500, so making to this far is such a big stride. So nataka mujipigie makofi tafadhali. Like it has been said before, we are all winners. Personally, I'm not taking this. I know I'm happy I've won, but it is a big burden now on my shoulder because you've entrusted me with knowledge. You're going to entrust me with the resources. So I have to be that torch that provides light for many other young people who are behind us. So it is our biggest honor. You guys have bestowed honor to us, and we really, really, really thank you. Since we were told, actually the last training, the earliest I've gone to bed has been 2. Because I was so determined that even if I do not win, I have to make a mark. And hard work has paid. And I just want to encourage everyone who is here. Kenya is looking up to you. You are the solution of the problems we face as a nation. So whether you are a winner or not, know that your innovation can create a job, know your innovation can create incomes, and know your innovation can be that goal that helps us to move from poverty to the next level. Lastly, I would want to thank our friends from the World Food Program. Of course, I know programs like these ones usually have a resource aspect out of it. And we know you guys have been supporting the program all through. We also want to encourage you, do not stop with us. Bring more young people into this program. My friend from the MasterCard Foundation, I think his question was the hardest. But it is an eye-opener as an enterprise. We would want more to focus to the farmer, because if we do not give more emphasis on the farmer, then we will not have a business. So as I finish, congratulations to all of you. As you go back, may you succeed in your enterprises. Someday, God willing, probably we'll meet on Citizen TV discussing business, how many jobs we have created, and we'll be the heroes of this nation. Asanteni sana and congratulations.
Thank you, Yusuf. We are there. Solutions of the problems that we face, right? Very good, thanks. Yeah, Dora.
Thank you. I'm Dora Momanyi, the founder of iPop Africa. I know today you guys have enjoyed my amazing snacks. Kuna bei ya jioni, so you come and buy. So first, I could like to thank my colleagues here. You know, what entrepreneurs do is they take up a path that is so hard, and most of the time it benefits the bigger community. By the time you reap the benefits, you're already worn out, but we still take it with courage and do it. And today, I know this journey has been amazing for all of us. Some have won, some have not, but I know we have gained so much, and I hope that we can keep creating impact in our various societies and bring about the change in food systems, bring about the desire for young people to join agriculture and make it more lucrative. So congratulations to all of you, congratulations to all of us young people. E4Impact. E4Impact.
Impacting lives.
Yes, so first it is a youth-led and a women-led. So many women at E4Impact, and we have enjoyed the hospitality. We came here, some didn't have anything. But now I think you're very proud, you're churning out like 27 young people and the others who were here before. And we thank you for being patient with us. We thank you for being the second eye, because as an entrepreneur starting out, you want to do it your way, but you have given us another way to do it right. So thank you so much. Keep impacting other young people. World Food Program, MasterCard Foundation. If you didn't care about young people, if you didn't care about changing our current food systems that are broken, you couldn't put money to see this program come to this stage. So thank you so much. And we look forward to partnering more and working together. Thank you so much.
Very good. Thank you so much, Dora. Now, really at the tail end, I want to tell you, we couldn't have done this without two organizations here, right? The MasterCard Foundation and the World Food Program. So we are going to hear from them. What was their perspective as they thought about this? What is their intention going forward? And so I'll invite Claudia to make a few remarks, and then George.
Thanks so much, David. So I cannot say how proud I am of all of you. It was really tough. Just to let you know, in track 2, we actually had to come up with 7. Plus, we also, as we announced it, we went in alphabetical order, because it would have been too tough for us to actually do a ranking, because you all did extremely well, and so did the other 7. So really proud of all of you. Especially also to see so many women really being very strong and having this strong performance today. I was really highly impressed. Allow me to give you maybe a few recommendations here on how you can, as you move all these activities forward. I think it's really important that you think about the environmental footprint that your value chains leave behind, and how you can make that more efficient. I think some of you mentioned that, but I think it could be come out even more strongly, right? So greening the value chain, I think, is one area that you can really think about. Very closely related to that is climate smart technologies. So think about how you can actually then bring in climate smart technologies. Some of you spoke about the multiplier effect, so that also you really gain some points there. So I would like to encourage everybody to think about what is actually the impact, the immediate impact, but also when you think about the wider circle, what are the multiplier effects of the innovations that you're bringing, and communicate that when you're doing your pitch. I think that's a very strong seller. Yes, and then I think it was already mentioned, like whenever you mention what is actually the impact, what's the impact that it has on human beings, that really is also a very important selling point, right? So just a few thoughts, but overall super well done. In terms of WFP, this is not like our only engagement we are going to have with you. We are, for us, engaging with young people and empowering young people and working towards gender transformation is actually at the core of our country's strategic plan, which started in 2023. It goes all the way up to 2027, and we are working very closely with partners such as MasterCard Foundation and others who've been here in the room, the chambers and of Kenya, to really move, and E4Impact obviously, to really move ahead on this journey. So this is certainly not a one-off event where we are going to engage with many of you. I would like to thank all the peer judges, which I would like to call coaches. And I saw you already coaching a lot while we are actually in our session today. So please keep it up and very much looking forward to working together with you as we move ahead from here. So thank you so much for your time, for being with us, for spending time with the young people, and really making this today a success. I would also like to thank WFP colleagues who've been very much supporting this to get us here today. Let me highlight the innovation team. Maybe I think it's Andrea representing, I don't know, and Rosemary, right? So thanks a lot for really getting us here. And also from the program team, we have Baxon, we have Benjamin, and from our regional bureau, from the program team, also supporting the young people empowerment program, we have Fatima. And I hope I didn't forget anybody. Last but not least, huge thanks to David and your team. You've done really an amazing job getting us here together and preparing this really strong group for this day today. And I'm sure you will continue to walk the journey with them. And we really hope to come together in the very near future and see what's the impact and outcome of all the work that you've been investing in. Thanks a lot.
Great. Thank you, Claudia. Very much appreciated. George.
Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah. So, how many of you know about MasterCard Foundation? I thought everybody. So let me spend 1 minute to tell you who we are. So MasterCard Foundation is a charitable foundation headquartered in Canada, and we have two charitable purposes. Why we were created. One, to support education training of young people, and two, in the area of financial inclusion. How can we promote financial inclusion? In 2019, 2018, we launched a very ambitious program called the Young Africa Works. This is a bold strategy by the foundation to enable work opportunities for young people among the indigenous communities in Canada, but also in Africa. And we are hoping to create 30 million work opportunities for young people. And within that, you're saying 70% of that must be young women. So if you just do your maths, 70% of 30 million is what? 21 million. Now, if you bring it down to Kenya, our target is about 7 million work opportunities for young people. Out of that, 5 million should go to young women. You can see how we are very deliberate and very intentional about supporting young people. You've heard about scholarships that we give to bright and needy students through Equity Bank, okay? That still espouses the fact that we really want to build capacity of young people. But we're even going further, not just to train, but to transition them into what we're calling work opportunities. We don't just want to train you guys, but our training must be geared towards enabling you to access dignified and fulfilling work. And that is why we formed partnership with WFP, with the Chamber, and other organizations that understands the needs and aspirations of young people. Young people are the future of our continent. So we are very deliberate about supporting you guys. Today I was very excited, I was really motivated, I was inspired when I listened to 14 young people. And by the way, I want you guys to be the ambassadors for young people, because what we want to do as a foundation is to actually change the attitude that young people cannot do agriculture, isn't it? And I want you to clear this notion that when you talk about agriculture, it's about taking a djembe and digging. Today, none of you even showed me a djembe, isn't it? I was so excited because otherwise, when you talk about agriculture, people think you must have a djembe, a panga, a slasher, a hoe, an axe, isn't it? But today you guys actually confirmed that you can actually do agriculture using technology. Many of you are actually bundling services to support farmers. Some of you are very ambitious with the feeds, the seeds, whether it's in potatoes, whether it's in fish. Some of you are doing very interesting thing in value addition, okay? Some of you are doing, there's some porridge in, yeah? I can't remember, was it? Yeah, there was honey, okay? And we really want to encourage you to continue doing such things. And the message I want each one of you to leave with here is, all of you have won. You may not have gotten money today, but E4Impact has instilled something into you. You have acquired a skill, you have acquired a knowledge. For us as a foundation, all of you here, all of you, I think you are only 27, all of you can be absorbed in all our programs. And if I just give you an example of some of 2 or 3 programs we are doing, all of you can come into those programs. The drought-tolerant crops, where we are actually building capacity of young people to become seed multipliers. We have a program like that which is already running. We have a program where we are doing mentoring, peer-to-peer mentoring of young people. You guys can come into that program. We have program around aquaculture, all the way from production to the end markets. We are doing very interesting things. Production of fingerlings, value addition, everything, extension services, all of you can actually come into those programs. So if you feel that you've lost anything, speak to us. Felix is there. Felix, stand up there. Felix is one of my managers. You guys speak to him because we have 4 programs running and all of you can be potentially become beneficiaries. So if it's about knowledge, if it's about access to markets, it's about grants, it's about money, please come to us because we are here for you. We really want to make sure that young people are empowered, and particularly young women. So as you go out there, the entrepreneurship journey is difficult, isn't it? We need you to be disciplined. And any support that you need, please feel free to speak to WFP, speak to E4Impact, speak to any of our partners here, because we are here to make sure that young people are empowered and young people have decent and fulfilling work opportunities. I want to thank you for your patience. I want to thank you guys for inviting me here. As a foundation, we like to listen more, okay? We like to listen and learn from young people. Today, I've really listened, I've learned something about you guys, and this is going to help us do our future programming. What young people are telling us is what we want to do. And we like to meet young people where they are. What do we mean by that? We want to meet young people who are already doing something. I don't want to go into, a local market and say, hey, young people, come, and let me give you money to go and do business. I want to get the entrepreneurs. But if we find young people already doing something, okay? You are doing some value addition, you are doing seed multiplication, you're supporting farmers, that is where we pick you from there and take you to the next level. So you guys are already in a very nice position for us. And please, if there's anything you think we can do to help you, feel free to speak to our partners and we'll be available to support. I thank you very much and I wish you all the best in your entrepreneurship journey.
Thank you. Really very profound and a lot of promise for immediate, probably not even future, but immediate collaboration and support. Thank you, George. Yes. So I'm not going to add anything. I'll invite Bernadette to thank everyone who has been part of this journey and who has been here today.
Good afternoon. So mine is really simple. I would like to take this opportunity really to thank all of you, beginning with the MasterCard Foundation and WFP for having big dreams It is through your dreams and your programming that we are here today. And we are very glad to partner with you. And I'm sure you have been able to see what the youth can really do for this country. So for that, we really thank you. And also for co-creating with us, WFP. Really, we thank you for that. Because from the word go, you showed a lot of interest. And you kept giving us, ideas on how we can make the whole challenge better. So for that, we are very, very grateful. Andrea, you have worked with us from the word go, from the very first day we met at, was it at the tribe, up to here. So we are very, very grateful. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the innovators, the young innovators. They dreamt, and came up with this idea, innovation in food systems for young people for sustainable job creation. And we put it out there, and you responded. So for that, we are very, very grateful. We are also very grateful because of your commitment. As Swift Kuku said here, it has not been an easy journey for all of you. Some of you have been sleeping at 2 p.m., just thinking through your business models. How can we get better? So for your commitment, we thank you. And we hope to continue working with you. As they have said, there are so many opportunities. So this is not the end of the road. So keep looking out for the opportunities that keep on emerging. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank our other partners that have supported us in one way or the other, through maybe being a juror, giving us ideas and so on. So for today, I would like to thank KNCCI for being here. I would like to thank Absa Bank. I would like to thank GSMA. I would like to thank Jacob's Leda and all the other partners that have come to help us make the decision that we had to make today. So we thank you. And it's really a pipeline that all of us will keep on referring back to. Those that are into funding, here's a pipeline. Those that are into mentoring and coaching and seeing the youth grow, this is a pipeline. So this is not really the end. I would like also to take this opportunity to thank the E4Impact staff. As one of the young people said here, the staff really here are very young, and most of them are women. Of course, I'm the few older ones. But we have most of them being very, very young and very, very committed. We would not be here really without your tireless, effort. Sarah, John here, you have led us well, of course, in collaboration with all the other staff. So we commend you, and we thank you for your dedication and for your, commitment to helping the young people to refine their business models, even helping them, in printing and all these other things, even the most mundane things. We thank you for that. Of course, all the other partners, our service providers, and anybody else that I've forgotten, please forgive me, but feel appreciated. So, and of course, how can I forget to thank my boss, David, yeah? Thank you for showing us leadership. Today, I know you are very, very tired, yeah? I think this is one of those days that you lose sleep at 4, thinking. Yeah, we have a private joke that when we have some major events, sleep has a tendency of disappearing at certain hours of the night. So I believe this was one of those. So thank you, everybody, and we wish you well. Yeah, thank you very much.
All right. And now we will try to have a photo with everyone somewhere here. Yes, we have to try and see whether we can make it. So we're going to do that. But a few announcements. I know for the logistics, John will say something about that for the entrepreneurs. I think probably they're leaving tomorrow morning. So he will speak about that. But for the ones that we mentioned, so the 6th and the 7th, soon, as soon as early of next week, we are informing you when we actually officially starting the incubation and the acceleration program, right? So, as in, I think sometimes they say you give us young people, maybe we give you men, you give us young girls, we give you mature women, and I think now you've given them to us. So in a few months, we will be calling all of you again, as in to see a very big transformation that will happen. So what we just did on those 2 days, 1 day, was just how can you best present your idea. We didn't do any business training, strategy. I don't know how you can impact the farmers, how to quantify your impact. We didn't do that because we just wanted to even the playing field to everyone to really show what they had. Yes? But now, things now are going to, we are shifting gears now, right? And we are going to start that as soon as next week. So that when you come here, all the suggestions, anyway, we've received a lot of them, but we were just keeping quiet saying, there's nothing we've done yet, right? So things are going to change, and the feedback after that process is going to be very different. So we have to keep the excitement. There's a lot of learning, a lot of working that we have to do. The 2 a.m. Sleeping will still go on, but the responsibility, right? And I think you've taken the responsibility. You say the mandate has been given to you to transform the lives of other youth and other farmers everywhere from where you're coming from. So it's a huge responsibility, and we have to live up to it. So, John, if you have any announcement to the entrepreneurs, then we will then take that picture.
Thank you, David. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you. So, mine is just to tell you that we'll not be leaving as we have been doing earlier. So you can spend the night and then you can leave tomorrow morning. So, okay? Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Okay. So let's try. I don't know who is trying to organize us here, but let's try to take all that picture with everyone. Yeah. Yes, everyone.
You can win millions with Aviator on betika.com. Na hivi ndio kucheza. Go to the Betika website kwa simu au kwa comp. Utaona Aviator hapo juu. Wekelea bet yako, then click bet before the next round. As the plane rises, so do the odds and the amount you can win. Click cash out before the plane fly away na utashinda the amount shown.